This video is all about the history, power and meaning of the sign of the cross. In the name of the Father, and of the Son and of the Holy Spirit. What is the significance of the sign of the cross? For Catholics, making the sign of the cross is a physical gesture that symbolizes their faith in the Holy Trinity and their belief in the crucifixion and resurrection of Jesus Christ. The sign of the cross involves touching one's forehead, chest, left shoulder, and then right shoulder while saying, "In the name of the Father, and of the Son, and of the Holy Spirit." The gesture represents the Father, forehead, the Son, chest, and the Holy Spirit, left and right shoulders, and is a way of acknowledging the presence and power of the Holy Trinity. The sign of the cross is often used during prayer, worship, and other religious activities as a reminder of God's love, sacrifice, and presence in their lives. It is also a way for Catholics to identify themselves as followers of Christ and to publicly express their faith. The sign of the cross has power. It is the most powerful weapon that we Christians have in our hand. It is a rich tradition that we have, and for the last 2000 plus years we are using it. God has given us the sign of the cross to use as a weapon. It is like the staff in the hands of the shepherd, which we can use against the evil spirit any time of our life, day or night. The shepherd, if you noticed, has two staffs. In the left hand they have a big one that protects them, and in the right hand they have a small one that guides and protects the sheep. The cross is like a staff in the hands of the shepherd, as in the olden days the kings had a staff in their hands which was like a seal at the bottom, which was like a sign of authority. Even in the Old Testament King Saul used it, King David used it too. Jesus sits on the same throne as his ancestors and has been handed over to Jesus, and the staff that Jesus uses is the crucifixion on the Holy Cross, which gives us the authority. Jesus says, "I am the good shepherd that leads his sheep," and the staff that Jesus has is the Holy Cross on which Jesus died. This cross is a sign of power, a sign of authority, a sign of deliverance, a sign of protection. This Holy Cross was used as a weapon for protection and also to attack the evil forces, as is said in 1 Corinthians verse 1 chapter 18, "For the message about the cross is foolishness to those who are perishing, but to us who are being saved, it is the power of God." In 269 to 373 AD, Saint Jerome and the Church Fathers says that by making the sign of the cross with faith, guard all the doors of your heart and you are protected and no evil can easily enter. God told the Israelites to take the blood of the lamb and make the mark of the cross on the doorpost, so that no death or destroyer will come to attack that family. This is the powerful protection given to us by Jesus, who died on the cross for each one of us. The sign of the cross is the easiest weapon that can be used anywhere, any time of the day to see the power of Jesus in your life. It is very important to make the sign of the cross every time we start our day or before starting anything important. Let us not be ashamed to make the sign of the cross as a seal made with boldness by our fingers on our body, on our food that we eat or drink, of our coming in and going out, when we go to sleep, when we get up, when we travel, and in every need. Experience the power of the sign of the cross in everything you do. In the name of the Father, and of the Son and of the Holy Spirit. Amen.